Hello and welcome to Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel for competitive exams. CAPF, Central Armed Police Forces exam, has been announced by UPSC for the post of Assistant Commandants in CRPF, ITBP, CISF and BSF. We shall discuss the details of these exams in this video. Let us begin. Notification. Remember, the last date is 10th of May 2022 and the Commission's website is www.upsc.gov.in. The details about how you have to fill the form online are given in Appendix 2. Before filling the form online, you should have one photo ID, which can be either of these listed here. This photo ID scanned copy is also to be submitted, and for all future references, only the one that you have uploaded as a scanned copy and mentioned will be used, both by UPSC for this exam as also by you if you have to communicate with UPSC. The last date for submission and withdrawal of application. The online applications can be filled up to 10th May 2022 till 1800 hours, that is 6 p.m. and can be withdrawn from 17th May 2022 to 20th May 2022, same till 6 p.m. All eligible candidates shall be issued an e-admission certificate 3 weeks before the commencement of the examination, and that is to be downloaded by candidates online from this website. Admission certificates will not be sent by post. There should be an active and valid email ID of every candidate submitted to the Commission for any communication from you to the Commission or from the Commission to you. Most important in your times is this. You will have 4 choices in the multiple objective type question paper. If you mark it wrong, you will get negative marking. You will lose the marks for that question as also 0.33 marks as negative marking. That means you will be eating the marks of the questions you have attempted right. So you have to be thoroughly prepared, and that is why we will keep uploading videos to help you in preparing you for this exam. For filling up OMR sheets, for both writing and marking answers in the OMR sheets, you must use only black ballpoint pen. Any other color used, you will be rejected. Also, any discrepancy, any omission, any mistake, encoding, filling in details in the OMR answer sheet, especially roll number and test booklet series, your answer sheet will be rejected and the attempt would have been. Facilitation counter for guidance of candidates. Any clarification, UPSC counter near C gate. You can telephone, working day telephone numbers and hours are given here. What is banned? You all know about what is banned, but you can read this. Public Service Commission. will hold a written examination on 7th August 2022 for recruitment of Assistant Commandants Group A in the Central Armed Police Forces. These are the BSF, CRPF, CISF, ITBP and SSB. The examination will be held in accordance with the rules published by the Ministry of Home Affairs on 20th April. The vacancies are given alongside the force BSF, CRPF, CISF, ITBP, SSB. So there are 253 vacancies, and alteration can happen. That will depend on the circumstances when the merit is being declared. And there is reservation for ex-servicemen, that is up to 10%. And if they are not filled by ex-servicemen, the vacancies will be filled by those other than the ex-servicemen. The examination centers, fill the form right away or else you may not get your choice center. And the center will be given to you on first apply, first allot basis. Chennai, Dispur, Kolkata and Nagpur centers will remain. Others will have a ceiling on the number of candidates. Why is this? That means there will be large number of candidates applying in other centers except these four, and so you might get the second choice or the third choice center if you don't apply in time. Here it is clarified. Those who are eligible will be admitted to the examination and the timetable will be announced to them. And center cannot be changed. Time of place will be given. Reservations depending on the SC, ST, backward economically weaker sections categories will be announced as and when required. Community reservation, economic weaker section reservation. So all this criteria is issued by the central government from time to time. Eligibility, citizen of India, mandatory, male and female candidates both can apply. Age limit 20 to 25 years, and the dates are given. You can apply only if you are born on or after 2nd August 97 and not later than 1st August 2002. For 5 years for SC, ST candidates, for 3 years for OBCs, and 5 years for civilian government servants, and for ex-servicemen also are limited to 5 years. Communication with the Commission must have this information. For even if you call them on phone, they will ask you these 6 things to confirm. Minimum educational qualification is bachelor's degree of a recognized university, recognized under section 3 of the UGC Act and what have you. We all have graduated from our recognized universities only, so there is not much of an issue. Only thing is you should have a bachelor's degree. If you have NCC B or C certificate, it is desirable, but it will only be considered at the time of interview or personality test. Fee for SC, ST and female candidates, there is no fee, others pay 200. And how they are supposed to pay is given. And you know the last date. Payment of fee is by the modes described in the previous slide. Fee cannot be refunded, but you can withdraw the form, that you will know. The submission of fee proof has to be given within 10 days. If you don't do that, your name will be there on the Commission's website after 2 weeks. Female candidates, SC, ST candidates are not required to pay any fee. OBC, EWS candidates are required to pay, and others, they are all required to pay full fee. How to apply? This is the site. You have to go on this site and see all the necessary instructions are there to fill the online application. No hard copy is to be sent at this stage. And if you are applying for the examination, you should ensure that all the eligibility conditions are fulfilled. Written exam, physical and medical standards tests and physical efficiency test, and finally the interview or personality test. All this will be provisional, and once the merit is met, then only you will be given the offer letter. Now the dates, last date of submission is 10th May till 1800 hours 6 p.m. Appendix 2A gives you the information about filling the form, and you can withdraw the application from 17th May to 23rd May 2022. Time is the same, 1800 hours, and instructions for withdrawal are given in Appendix 2B. Application will depend on the merit list and service preferences indicated in your detailed application form. And once you go through the physical and medical standards tests and the physical efficiency tests, both female and male candidates are eligible for the appointment of ACs, Assistant Commandants, along with the online detailed application form, scanned document in support of date of birth, category, SC, ST, OBC, EWS, all that. There should be no delay in filling the supporting documents also. For other details regarding the examinations, there are appendices given in the website. Scheme of examination, syllabus. Examination 7th August, written examination paper 1 is general ability and intelligence, 250 marks. Objective type questions would be there, and negative marking would be there, mind you. Exam will be from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, that is 2 hours. Part 2 is the conventional exam of general studies, essay and comprehension for 200 marks. Essay component in English or Hindi, but precis writing, comprehension components and other communications and language skills will be English only, and it will be for 3 hours from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the same day. Standards, medical standards, physical standards are given in Appendix. PET, you are given the details for males, 100-meter race, 16 seconds, 18 seconds. All other physical efficiency test details are also given in the respective appendices. If you are qualified in the medical standard test, you will be called for interview and personality tests to be conducted by UPSC. If you are medically unfit, found by the medical board, then you can review their findings, ask for a review medical boards. There is an appellate authority, and you will still be called for test and interview and personality test provisionally. This carries 150 marks. Those who are shortlisted for interview personality test provisionally will be given a detailed application form which you have to fill and with preference of forces. Final selection and merit list will be drawn on the basis of marks obtained by the candidate in the written exam and the interview and personality test. Paper 1, multiple choice, in which you will have questions on general mental ability, logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, numerical ability, data interpretation. Questions on general science, IT, biotechnology, environmental science, current events. And in general science, you will also have questions in science up to class 10, bio, physics, chemistry, current events, national and international importance, music, art, culture, literature, sports, governance, societal, developmental issues, industry, business, globalization, and interplay among nations. Questions on Indian polity and economy will be given, and on history of India, Indian and world geography. And mind you, we are uploading videos preparing you for all these tests. We will be an important aid in making you successful. Paper 2 is conventional, part A is essay in English or Hindi, 80 marks, and the topics would be from these subjects. Part B is comprehension, precis writing, other communication language skills, which have to be attempted only in English. Language testing will also be there, questions on similar simple grammar and other aspects. Appendix 2A tells you how you must fill the form. Withdrawal of application, mentioned before also. Special instructions, what is to be carried? Clipboard, hardboard, nothing written on it. Quality black ball pen. Quality black ball pen only. What is not permitted? Nothing else is permitted. So even if you read this, you will see instructions for objective type tests, penalty you already know. You have to be very careful for this. So you have to be well prepared, so that even before going on the 4 choices, you should be knowing the answer. You have to only find which choice you have to mark, A, B, C or D, where your known answer is there. The answer, don't mark. Everything to be marked in black ball pen only. Also, immediately after commencement of the examination, please do check that the booklet supplied does not have any unprinted or torn or missing pages. If so, get it replaced by a complete test booklet of the same series and subject. More instructions for objective type tests. The answer sheet has to go in a computerized machine for checking. So if any data is wrong, it will be marked as rejected. Then you will wait for another year to appear for the test. With the second paper, you have to write your answers in your own hand in ink, and you must write space provided, that is to be done in the same manner as the previous. Yes, the answers in excess of prescribed number will be ignored. The candidate must attempt questions strictly in accordance with the directions given in each question paper. Questions relating to PRECI should be attempted only on PRECI sheets, which will be supplied by the invigilators. If you don't observe the instruction, you will be penalized. As simple. Read the instructions, abide by them, and you will be shortlisted soon. Appendix 5A gives you physical standards, medical standards, general standards, and if you suffer from tachycardia, your pulse rate is more, or bradycardia, pulse rate is less. Candidate should not suffer from hernia, hemorrhoids, condylomata, prolapse rectum. Tattoo clause is also there. Tattoos are allowed. Where they are allowed, you will see in the appendix. The weight chart for boys and girls are given in the website only. The charts are available online.